Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. We're about to get into the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Okay. Mary has had her church service. She has invited the ladies to lunch and they're all here. It was hilarious. She invited all the ladies because it was a special day, because she was opening her church back up. She did not invite Britney. She called Britney and she told Britney why. Because Britney had said that she was the least Christ-like person. And although Britney apologized and Mary felt like it was sincere, she still didn't invite her. So she's saying that I feel like we can all come together and at least say we're sorry for what we've done or what has been said. So this is how it's starting off. And then Heather took it over. Okay, then Mary asked Heather, like, what is it that you need? Like, what do you want to be apologized for? Basically, Heather wants to be apologized for them ruining her trip. Because everything was cool till they got on the plane. And then another thing that Heather is upset about is the fact that Meredith and Lisa are acting like nothing ever happened. Lisa says she watched 2 movies on the plane. I think she ate something and she went to sleep. She got up and she talked to her friend, Lisa, for about 30 minutes, right? Then when they started calling out the movies, she couldn't tell how Rich Asians ended, right? Because Heather said it's a distinct ending. Lisa was trying to put together an ending. Meredith was like, oh no, I slept all the way through that. But Lisa and Meredith are not owning up to anything. They said that Britney should not have been listening to their conversation. That's what Meredith said. That is crazy. Lisa and Meredith are not budging, right? Lisa said Meredith was crying and venting to her. Her friend was venting to her. Meredith says, I was talking to my friend. Everybody is like, we were in earshot. We heard everything that you said. Then Lisa wanted to put it on Britney. Like what Britney said was wrong. Whitney and Angie K and the looks was giving me everything I needed, right? It is crazy how they are trying to make everybody at this table, Lisa and Meredith, pretend like nothing happened. And everybody is looking at them crazy like we were there. But Meredith said y'all were sleeping. Y'all had headphones on. There's no way you heard that because I was asleep. Then Lisa comes up with some ridiculous story about she should have used her global entrance or whatever. She didn't have it on her app. But like Whitney said, it's not like on a plane ticket. It's something that you just have. Like you show your passport, you have global entry. It's not on an app. Like Lisa don't do nothing but lie. It's crazy how all these ladies are saying the same story, but Lisa and Meredith are holding on to their lie. Because I believe everything they say that Lisa and Meredith did, I believe they did it. Even Bronwyn down here now believes it. Because she was like, well, it seems like you had a bad time on the plane. Absolutely, right? And now Bronwyn is upset with Meredith because Whitney went and told Bronwyn something. Bronwyn went and told Meredith. Now they bringing it back out at the table. Bronwyn, you can't take everything away. Like you need to pick a side, right? Because you got yourself caught up. Meredith said, I feel bad that I hurt Britney's feelings. But at the end of the day, I don't like her and she doesn't like me. And we can just move on. She is not owning up to this. And Heather is just gobsmacked. And Mary's over here like, do you really not know what you did? Like, I'm really concerned that you don't know. Like, Angie was 5 rows back. She heard them. And Meredith's like, no, you had your headphones on. You were sleeping. You couldn't have possibly heard me because I was watching a movie that I didn't see the end on. And I don't remember the other one that I watched. Like, nothing. They're not going to own up to anything. Let's keep going. Okay. It's clear these two are not going to own up to anything. But I believe everything that they say happened on that plane happened at the hands of these two. So Lisa has gone to talk to Britney and basically told Britney, you did not hear what you thought you heard, and I had your back. I'm sorry, but I had your back on the plane. I was supporting you, and I don't know what else you thought you heard, right? Meredith is pissed at Heather and Whitney. Heather for leading the charge of everything that they're trying to hold her accountable for, and Whitney for questioning her mental health and is she an alcoholic, right? But Lisa is hurt that Britney is hurt Meredith is like, look, I hate that she's hurt, but it's not my fault that she can't keep a man and she struggles professionally. And if I need to talk to her, I'll talk to her. But nothing is changing over here. Child, that's something else. Child, Lord have mercy. So Heather is turning over a new leaf. Her girls are in school. She has a new home. She has the pool getting situated. She's made an office. Shout out to Wayfair. They put everything in there, right? All the furniture. So now she needs a new mattress. Okay, people, you're supposed to change your mattress every 8 years. She still has her marital mattress. She had her kids. She wrote 2 books. She's been on this show 20 years. In that 20 years, this should be your 3rd mattress that you're coming up on. You should already have had 2 out of the way. And you have 4 more years before you get a new one. You have been sleeping on the same bed and then had the nerve to say, turn the mattress on the other side so they can't see the bad parts on film. That's gross, Heather. Hella gross. So as they're getting ready to take this dirty, filthy mattress to the recycling, Heather and Whitney are talking about the lunch and the ladies. And Heather is like, she and Meredith have had a long relationship. And the fact that she doesn't take accountability is a problem for her. And Whitney was like, I was going to talk to Meredith because I feel like she has a problem because she sees the same things that happen with her father, saying that they're okay for so long, but they're coping, right? And then she said, I would have never told Bronwyn what I told her about Meredith if I'd have known that little coward was going to go back and tell her what I said. And I don't blame her. You can't tell Bronwyn anything because Bronwyn is always trying to get one up. I love Bronwyn, but she's always trying to get one up so you can take the little heat off of her when it comes to Todd or something like that. But Whitney is standing on business in this one. Baby, when I tell you Olivia is wearing Britney out in this therapy session. So she said when Britney had got married to the stepdad, she just forgot about them. And she catered to her new stepkids, right? And she was like, maybe because she just wanted him to love her. Because Britney feels like you should have a family in order to make it in this world. So she was trying to cater to this man and make him happy and make his kids happy and put her kids on the back burner. And then Olivia said, that's when I moved out and moved in with my dad. Child, she says she neglected them for 7 years. And she put all of her energy and time into her step kids and just left them by the wayside. When I tell you she is tearing Britney up, Britney probably has forgotten all about that plane ride. And of course, children want to have relationships with their mothers, right? She said, but her brain is telling me that I'm going to get hurt. Like Britney can't say anything because this baby is laying her out. So the counselor is saying, what do you want to need to build your relationship? Brittany said, I don't want anything. I just want you, Olivia, to get what it is you and your sister need. And the counselor's like, it doesn't work like that. You get something too. She was like, I don't feel like I deserve anything. And Olivia is feeling the same way. She has put so much doubt in these girls' lives. Their self-esteem is as low as hers. There's a lot of work to do. And these girls may be better off without Britney. But all kids, love their mom. Britney, you need to get your stuff together. Child, Bronwyn is not an American citizen. She was born in Brazil and her parents are from the UK. So she was saying that she was working on getting her citizenship. Her mother said, yeah, you were like a oops baby. But here they're making bonsai trees and her daughter is talking about she's moving out. The mother is saying that she's not ready to be solely, dependent on Bronwyn. So Bronwyn is kind of hurt because she feels like she's making these positive steps with her mother and now she wants to go. But she don't want to be by herself at home with Todd. That's all that is. Meredith and Britney meets up. Meredith apologized for Britney hearing her talk about her. And she said she's sorry she hurts her feelings. Britney apologized for the TikTok because she realized that was kind of wrong to put that out there. But I don't think she's going to own up to anything else. That's all I got. Bye, y'all.